So over the past week, I've been what church people call a hypocrite. And the reason I say that is because for the last week, I've been capturing video and not doing anything with it. In fact, I didn't post a vlog last week. And so I sat down this morning, and I started thinking about why. Like, why weren't stories coming together, or why wasn't something coming together that I felt like that I could make something into? And some of it was just excuses, right? There's been a ton of construction going around in my house and around my house. But then I realized that wasn't a good enough reason. And so I started thinking about all the things that I got and all the stories I could have made if I would have just taken action. And so I made a list. And so when I started looking at this list, I realized how many real opportunities that I missed. Things like my haircut.
Rockstar? Yep.
Things like my new podcast episode, Off the Top, with Mark Kinsley. Things like the day trip me and Meredith and Kendall took to Emerald Isle.
He's so scared, Kendall.
Daddy! He was like, Daddy!
Things like my trip to the lake.
Another jump!
Things like all the various coaching calls I had last week. Things like our family trip to the CPA.
Stressed with the best.
Things like the new furniture I got for my office.
This is a $4,000 sofa upholstered in Italian silk. This is not just a couch.
It's just a couch!
I found that I had all of these things, and I could have made something last week, and I chose not to because I was making excuses or I was waiting for the perfect thing or the perfect timing, when any of those single things could have been made into something that I could have documented. And so, two things. The first thing is I ask you for your forgiveness.
I want the world to know that I was late, and I'm sorry!
For me not doing what I said I was going to do, which was put out a video every week. The second thing that I ask is for you to use this as an example. Almost any time that you think that you don't have anything to give or anything to contribute, you're never right. You always have something, and I always have something. And now that I have this, I'm even more passionate and even more driven to do more. And so this weekend, I will be going to Nashville for a conference. And so there will be a lot of content that comes out of that. There's another Off the Top podcast coming out next week, one that just came out this week. So check all of that out in the description below, and we'll see you next time.